Hello and welcome my artsy friend. In today's video we are going to create two Valentine cards. Those are the two designs that I decided to go for. So if you guys want to just take a screenshot and print it and use it yourself, you're very welcome to join me in this journey. I already, as you see, design and use the fine liner so it was more visible for you. And now I'm going to paint, and to paint it I'm only using the acrylic color that I want to get rid of by the end of the year. So it doesn't have to be your best art supply. This is just a fun project that you do for yourself and for somebody special in your life. So as you see, I just place the color straight on a scrap paper. This is how I like to create my palette. And because I put quite a bit of red, which I'm not using all of it in this card, you will see me jumping back and forth within the two cards so that I actually use my color before they dry out. So as color in this card, I'm staying fairly classic, so I'm just going for a deep red, and I'm using the red, as you see, for the words and for the frame around. And do not worry if you smudge a little bit of color outside the frame, because we actually going to cut around the frame, so everything on the outside of the frame doesn't matter. And so here I swap to do the second card and try to use up the red, but as you will see, I will make sure to skip some of the leaves because I want to create an effect, not just a flat rose but different tone of red within the petal. So I'll use this red for some of the petal, and then I'm leaving some blank space that I will go and fill with a different tone, a lighter one, and then I will use a dark red to just frame around some of the petals on this red. And so I'm having fun with different tone of the same color to create some depth and perspective. So I mix a different green and red again. And now we're going back to the first card. I didn't finish yet with that one, but as I said in the beginning, I am hopping back and forth between the two cards. I know it may feel messy to you, but it was just fun and interesting for me to do it this way. So I try to recreate a sort of peach color for the background here, but I will lighten it up later on to do when I'm doing a second layer. Will actually make it lighter and go again around. And that card is not finished yet. I'll just leave it to dry and rest while I create the background on this second card. And I'm just going with the classic light blue to have a different kind of color that is light, so that the rose and my design will pop up. And yeah, I haven't finished yet with this card, even if I cut the frame around. I'm just waiting for the right inspiration, because at this point I didn't know what to do with the leftover blank space. So when you don't know what to do, guys, you just leave it as it is and go on with your day. The inspiration will come. So what I did in the meantime, I used some ink pad red color to ink around my paper so that the white edge will not come out when you look from the side. And I took my card frame. You can use just some thick cardstock and fold it in half. And I decided to use this nice gold ribbon to frame my card around. And as you see, I use a mix of tape, double-sided tape and glue to get this stuck to the paper. And then I'm using this double-sided tape, but it's a thick one, because I love when my design can be lifted from the paper itself, so that it creates more of a three-dimensional effect. And I also realized that I had this heart shape thingy right in my supplies, and I never get to use them. I'm not sure I ever used it in the past, so I decided this would be the right time to do so. And I've finally been inspired to use my gold metallic pen to fill up the blank space, and I like the result. I also have this Be My Valentine stamp that I decided to stamp in red, and I think it really worked. And why not? 3 little hearts to surround the design. I'll give you an up close in the end, guys, so don't worry if you feel rush. In this case, I decided to make it much simpler. So I just used some reddish washi tape to surround my card, and then just stick the design right on the paper. Alright guys, so this is what we created today. Allow me to share what we did a bit more in detail. So we have this card, we paint and design and paint this rose, and then I use washi tape around the card, and I stamp inside, and I add also some washi tape that holds the front. And this is the back with my channel name. This is the first one. The second one, it's a completely different style. The paper that we design and paint, it's lifted, so our art, and we glue around this ribbon, and inside also we put street art with Miya Valentine in red this time, and the back. So guys, let me know in the comment which one of this card is your favorite one, if you're going to attempt to do your own card, and if you want me to do a second part before Valentine's Day, totally up to you. It was really fun to get to do this project today for you. I will see you next time. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, maybe consider to join this family. We do a lot of fun video about new art supply and new project all the time. Thank you for watching. Bye.